Initially, it looked really serious, but now I'm more hopeful that it's only a minor setback. That is from Lars Lindstrom, the team manager for Honda, about right there, Joe Shimoda. Now, if you missed the race during the heat, this is an East West showdown, so obviously his heat race, he ended up getting hit, landed on, whatever you want to call it, and it did not look good. I mean, him laying on the ground, holding his leg, it really didn't even look like he could put any pressure on it or, you know, move it at all. It did not look very good at all. And obviously, Joe Shimoda should be a title contender, should be a win contender, podium, one of the top guys. So to have him get injured in the heat race, obviously not good for the overall competition for the night, just in general. I mean, you never want to see anybody get injured, but somebody who should be up front racing for wins, not great. And this is the crash. Ferry ended up crashing in front of him. He had to end up rolling, and then right there, he ends up just getting landed on. And it's not exactly like the biggest hit in the world, but I guess you think one of these bikes, 200, 300 pounds, whatever they are, having one of those land on your leg is obviously not going to be comfortable. We do have a quote from Shimoda saying, quote, "Not much to say about my weekend. I wasn't able to finish a lap in the heat race. I was trying to avoid a rider crashing in front of me and ended up getting landed on. Alpine Star's medical told me that there were no broken bones, but possible ligament damage. We'll know more when I get an MRI." Now, obviously, silver linings, right? If you had a shattered fibula, tibula, whatever, it'd be really bad. Ligament damage obviously is not going to be good either way, especially at this point in the season. May 30th, correct me if I'm wrong, there is the first outdoor race. So you have a little over 2 months-ish. But if this is going to be either a medical procedure or surgery, or even just like fewer 2, 3, 4 weeks off the bike, that's negative time for training, for testing. Obviously, being a leg injury, you're not going to be able to do any cycling or cardio stuff. It's obviously just, it's not good overall. I mean, you never want to see anybody get injured. And I mean, this did not look good right there. I mean, it looks like he can't even use that leg. So hopefully, knock on wood, when they have the MRI, whatever this week, I'll give you an update for that. But we do have the rest of the quote from Lars saying, quote, "A bittersweet night, which is common in racing when you have two riders that are championship contenders. Joe never got a chance to show what he had, and we're doing everything we can to help him get back on the bike. Initially, it looked really serious, but now I'm more hopeful that it's a minor setback. Hopefully, we'll know more after an MRI, but weight on the foot seems to be okay." Now, that's positive. I mean, obviously, if you can put weight on it already, that's a good sign, and hopefully it's not massive damage. If it is, ligaments or something being whatever the injury is, we'll know more again when they actually provide or have an MRI and hopefully provide an injury update. Honda at least seems to be better than most teams and most people with injury PR stuff, but I don't know. So I'm going to leave you guys. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. What did you think of the East-West showdown? What do you think about Ken Roczen making this a three-way battle for the championship? What do you think about Eli Tomac apparently making this a horrible three-race stretch for himself? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it does really help me out, and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.